Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
Guys, like I said in the beginning of this video, I highly suggest you watch this thing till the end. It is going to give you guys such a better understanding of everything Ripple, everything XRP, but most importantly, why XRP needs to be such a high price for it to function in its full intended use case. I want to start right here though and hit on the subject of a price set. A lot of people have it stuck in their head that in order for XRP to function in its full intended utility, it needs to be at a stable price. Take this tweet for example. It reads, "The world needs a set price for XRP to ensure stability of its token. This will signal to everyone no government or financial institutions control the world's markets. It's a level playing field." So, a lot of people think that XRP needs to have a set price or else financial institutions won't want to hold it. A lot of banks are very risk adverse, so a lot of people bring up the point that if XRP does not have a set price, why would banks use it for payments? Banks aren't going to want to hold a volatile asset on their balance sheet, and they're not going to want the risk of having to send a token to someone else that fluctuates in value. This could cause them to send a payment somewhere and have it be a different value by the time it gets to their recipient. Well, while this was an issue for a period of time, and there's no doubt about it, Ripple actually has a product that is solving this issue right now. The product Ripple created to solve this volatility issue was on-demand liquidity, and it was nothing short of genius. On-demand liquidity was such a genius invention for payments around XRP because it took away all the issues associated with volatility of the XRP price and actually turned it into a benefit for the system as a whole. On-demand liquidity is the use of XRP as a liquidity token rather than as a payment token itself. The old idea for how people thought payments were going to work using XRP was very simple. The sender was going to send the receiver XRP and boom, the payment was done, settled in less than 3 seconds. Those who really understood XRP knew there was very little volatility risk in these 3 seconds, and the price of XRP probably wasn't going to change significantly to affect the payment itself in just a 3-second interval. But this didn't stop financial institutions and banks from being skeptical that this volatility risk could occur, and it still left them with the problem that they would have to hold XRP on their balance sheet until they could convert it to fiat, and that was increased amount of time that they would be taking this volatility risk. Well, in comes on-demand liquidity, and it flips this entire issue on its head. It was nothing short of genius and solved every single problem legacy financial institutions had with using XRP for payments. Now, the way on-demand liquidity works in a very simple sense is it acts as a pool of liquidity or a bridge currency between the sender and receiver. So rather than the sender ever having to hold XRP and send that XRP directly to the receiver for the receiver to hold, the sender sends a fiat currency to an XRP liquidity pool, and the fiat currency is then transferred to XRP. That XRP is then instantly transferred to the fiat currency that the receiver wants, and the receiver receives their version of a fiat currency they feel comfortable holding. That way, they are only using XRP for the instantaneous second that it is being transferred from one fiat currency to the other, and neither party needs to take the counterparty risk of actually holding the volatile asset, which is XRP. Ripple's on-demand liquidity product solved one of the biggest problems financial institutions and banks had with using XRP for payments. With on-demand liquidity, neither party has to hold XRP any longer, and that gets rid of the whole volatility and counterparty risk. It also makes it so there is no point in setting the price of XRP, because the way XRP now used is only for liquidity and not for the actual transaction of the value. Now, I want to get into why it's so important that the XRP price be able to increase infinitely and scale with the network. So if we take a look at this very simple diagram I made, right here in the middle we have an XRP liquidity pool synonymous to what we are looking at in this ODL model. Around it we have a bunch of different currencies, all leveraging Ripple's ODL model in order to convert their currency to XRP and then instantaneously to whatever other currency is hooked up to this ODL model. So the reason why it is so important for XRP's price to be able to keep on scaling, keep on increasing, is because the more XRP's price goes up, the more liquidity this ODL platform will be able to handle. We need to understand that all of these economies are ever increasing and ever growing. Also, they are going to continue to use digital assets more and more, and it's not going to be instantaneous. As these different financial institutions become more comfortable with using the blockchain for payment, they're going to move more and more of their economic activity onto the blockchain. That's why it's so important that as these bubbles on the outside get bigger and increase in the amount of value they are putting onto the network, the value of the liquidity pool holding the XRP is also allowed to grow with them. By having XRP be an asset that is not pegged, it allows the liquidity of the network to scale up with the economies that are hooked up to it. Now, just as an extreme example, I want to show you guys what would happen if you did try to set the price of XRP, because I think people are completely sleeping on how detrimental it would be to the network. So say XRP price was set at $100, and just to make the numbers easy, let's pretend there's only 100 XRP in existence. Well, you would have 100 XRP times $100, and you would have $10,000 of liquidity that the network could handle. But we know the XRP network is deflationary. Every transaction XRP is burned, and because of this, after 10 years of deflation, let's pretend that the amount of XRP in the market was burned by a factor of 10x. This leaves only 10 XRP left, but the price was still set at $100. This means the value the network could handle would only be $1,000, which is 10x less liquid than it was 10 years prior. The ability for XRP's price to increase solves this issue. It allows the XRP network to stay as liquid as it needs to handle the demand flowing into the network, just as we talked about right here. If XRP price was set, then as deflation hit the network, it would slowly bleed out the XRP network and bleed out the liquidity, which is the beating heart for the entire network. Setting the price of XRP would be like attacking the system. It doesn't make any sense, and it's actually better for us if XRP can keep increasing thing because we have no idea what XRP could be worth, and is just putting a cap on what the value of XRP could potentially be one day. And just to drive this thing home, I wanted to show you guys this tweet Patrick Riley put out, because I think it goes a long way in showing that it is impossible to predict how much value will flow into our financial systems, how much value XRP will have to absorb to be liquid to all the different assets in our financial system. He put out this tweet from NASA. This is going over a new asteroid that was found that is covered in rare earth metals that is worth over 70,000 times the global economy, which equals this number right here. I don't know how to read that, but I tweeted out in response to this as a joke, has anyone factored this into the price of XRP yet?
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.